Hi everyone, I would like to show you a technique for a background. I've posted this page on Facebook and several of you were interested in a video, so I'm going to do something similar. Of course, I'm not going to copy and do the same thing again. So this technique is basically the background is from chalk pastels and a baby wipe. So I'm going to take the brown, dark brown, it looks like sepia, and this is something I ordered very cheaply from China, from AliExpress. No brand on it, and I'm just smearing with the flat side of the chalk pastel, and let's see what colors do I want. I'm going with this. For the page I showed you, if you are interested in the colors, then it was the sepia, and it was this kind of, I don't know, strawberry, and this kind of peach pink. These are the three colors I used here. And now I'm using the sepia, this blue, which looks like, I don't know what to call it, royal blue, whatever. I don't think it really matters, just use whatever you want and whatever you think will correspond with your focal point. Now I'm taking light blue, I'm leaving here the white because I know that when I'll start smearing with the baby white, then it will also get color. So, and start working from the inside outside, but basically the reason behind it is work from the lighter colors to the darker ones, because you don't want everything to muddy up. So I'm starting like this, and blending, and as you can see already my white is not white anymore, and just moving around and letting the colors blend. And if you don't like something, or you have more like more of the brown and you don't want it to mix with your other colors, just move your baby wipe and continue. I think it needs more, so I'm just dabbing and adding, and if I'll still think it needs more color, and then I'll wait for it to dry and put again more of the chalk pastels and smear it. But basically this is the background. You can add, and while it's still wet, you can also remove by just going again with a clean spot. Okay, quick dry. I'm going to use this stamp to decorate my page and to add details. I also need my script, hand script. Okay, that's that. Let's see, this is my focal point, so I'm looking to see where I want to make some kind of border like I did here. And let's see, right here I've made a border with this stamp here and here. Of course it doesn't have to be the same. Let's see. I'm just going to stamp around. Okay, let's see. Yeah, maybe another one. No, I'm leaving it like this. And now I want another stamp. Since my focal point is going to be an air balloon, I'm going to add this stamp. I need a glove. Don't be afraid to go over the edges of the page. I think it adds a lot of more character to your page when things like bleed out of your page. Like so. I think I've finished with stamping, and now I'm going to add my focal point. I'm doing so I won't smear on on the page and not on my hands. Here we go. Really like it. I've got stickers of more air balloons that I'm going to put on the page. This is a kit that I've purchased when I was in Budapest. This is from a place called Bomo Art. They have a website, so you can look them up. They've got the most beautiful papers I've ever seen, and not only papers, they've got lots of paper paraphernalia and diaries and notebooks and whatever you can think of they have, and it's just beautiful. So now I'm going to take this is aquarelle pens, and I'm going to put some shadowing to this item, so they will it also will frame them, but it also, when you do this, it adds more dimension to your focal point or whatever you put on the page. I'm tracing around it, and then I'm going to go in with a brush with water, so most of the time when I'm doing this kind of thing, I will do it at the bottom of each piece, so it will look like it's a shadow, and that's why it gives the eye the illusion of something with more depth to it. And okay, let's see, I need a fine brush for this. I need something even smaller. You can also use your chalk pastels like so. You can put a little bit of water, dab your paintbrush, and just touch your chalk pastels, and now you've got yourself the same effect. I'm also going inside the sticker. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'll bring it, when I'm finished, I'll bring it closer to the camera so you can see the details. Don't know if you can see, but I've put more of the brown under the this and less on top, so it still has some framing, but it's more pronounced on the bottom, so it looks like shadow again. And basically this is my page. I'm just going to ink around. I'm using a makeup sponge. I'm thinking it frames the page quite nicely when you ink around the edges. I'm not doing it always, but this time it just called for it. At least that's what I think. It's a very simple technique and it's very easy and quick, and I think I'll probably use it a lot in the future because I really like how it turned out. I like how the colors are blending together, and I also like that it doesn't need a lot of paint, and it's a dry technique mostly, so I don't have to worry all the time about things warping around because of wet materials. So I quite like it. Here we go. Here is the page. I'm adding a little bit here more. I like that the corners look more stressed, distressed, whatever. like so, and now it's gonna go inside one of my art journals. Here we go. I'm just going to glue this down here, and this is it for now. So bye.